Definitely not a conventional way to meet someone. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I was an emo kid. I was very heavily into Panic at the Disco. Is it NYX or NYX? I have no idea. Epic Wear eyeliner. One cringe fandom after another, I know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, hello, thank you for stopping in. I recently realized that I have not done a proper introduction to myself on this channel, or even really talked about myself. So I figured I would go ahead and do a quick little get ready with me while I talk about myself so you guys can learn more about me. So let's get right into it. First of all, I am already dressed. I didn't really have anything to wear before getting dressed that would have been appropriate, so I just went ahead and got dressed before I started recording. But anyways, I'll start off with the basic information about myself. So my channel name is Addison Reyna. That is my first and middle name. Yes, I get comparisons to Addison Rae all the time. It gets annoying after a while, but I didn't want to have my last name on any of my public accounts. And I go by Addie like everywhere else. I've always gone by Addie instead of Addison, but Addison Reyna sounds a lot better than Addie Reyna in my opinion. I was born on July 4th in the year 2004, so if you can't do the math, I'm currently 21 and I'll be turning 22 this year. I'm also a Cancer. I'm not really into astrology that much, but if I come across like a monthly horoscope or anything about the star signs, I always look for Cancer and I'm like, oh my god, that fits me so well. I currently live in northern Kentucky. I grew up in southeastern Indiana. I graduated from high school in 2022 and then I graduated from college in December of 2024. I was supposed to do a 2-year course, but I kind of failed one or two of my classes, so I had to retake them for that first semester of the 24-25 school year. I passed eventually. I went to Ivy Tech Community College. If you live in Indiana, you know what that is. It's literally just a community college that has campuses scattered all throughout the state. I got an associate's degree in elementary education. First part of my skincare, I'm going to use this Trader Joe's cream cleanser. Even though I have a degree in elementary education, I don't really think I'm going to do anything with it. I need a bachelor's to teach full-time, and honestly, this generation of kids scares me. And I don't think I could mentally handle being a full-time teacher at this point, but I would love to substitute or be a paraeducator. I'm actually looking at getting a job at the cafeteria right now, just so I can have the same schedule as my daughters. I currently work at an airport lounge. It's been a lot of fun. I do really enjoy it. It's just the hours and being away from my girls for so long and having to work on the holidays just kind of makes me a little bit sad. So I want to find a new job, but in the meantime, I do enjoy my current job. I'm just hoping to be somewhere else by the end of the year. So I keep mentioning my girls. If you are new to this channel, you don't know them, I have a 7-year-old and a 20-month-old. Before you do the math, the 7-year-old is not mine biologically. I actually met her dad because I was her daycare teacher. Definitely not a conventional way to meet someone, and it was totally against the rules. But we liked each other, and he pursued me first. And I quit that job pretty quickly because the guilt was overwhelming, but I was happier than I've ever been in that relationship, so I wasn't going to risk a good relationship for a temporary job. But we've been together for about 3 years now, and then we had the 20-month-old together. Her name is Evie. She is in a lot of my videos. She is the most precious baby ever. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but she is just so cute and so bubbly and so smart, and I'm so proud of her. Next step of my skincare routine is this green tea ceramide milk. I actually got this gifted to me. I don't have enough followers to request free samples on TikTok yet, but this brand offered to send me this free sample anyway. Yeah, I don't like sharing too much information about my 7-year-old. I've been mom to her ever since I basically moved in with him. I didn't officially move in, but I was spending every single night there and getting ready there every single morning, and I'd spend all my days there. So I was still paying rent somewhere else, but I was essentially having multiple sleepovers with him at the time. But yeah, I don't like sharing too many details about her. I didn't really like sharing her face up until recently. I'm still kind of weary about it, but she has been begging to be in my YouTube videos. So I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe my YouTube videos. But I don't really know. I just feel iffy about the whole thing. Next step is another Trader Joe's product, this eye cream, because my eye bags have been very bad recently. Am very much a Disney adult. I love all things like amusement parks. Like this is a Cedar Point shirt that I'm wearing right now. But there's just something so special about Disney. My 7-year-old's grandparents love having me around. And they invited us to go to Disney World with them last year because they go on a little staycation every year. So they had a staycation at Old Key West for like 3 weeks. And then I bought 4-day park tickets so me and the girls could all experience the parks. And I've only been to Magic Kingdom twice before and to Hollywood Studios once before that trip. And I fell in love with Epcot on that trip. And Animal Kingdom, honestly. Animal Kingdom is so underrated, but I have been dying to go back. Like, I want to go back there so bad. It's crazy. I'm hoping that if I save up enough money, I do want to get an annual pass for the 2027 year. That's part of the reason why I want to have the same schedule as the girls, so we can have all the same off days and I can plan our vacations around that. I definitely want to take my older daughter on as many weekend trips as I can, especially the 3-day weekends. I know they'd be really busy, but that's the thing about an annual pass. It doesn't matter if you miss out on something because you can always go back to it another time. I usually don't do a full face of makeup. I pretty much only do eyeliner and mascara, which is what I'm going to do today. Along with being a huge Disney World fan, I'm also a major Swiftie. One cringe fandom after another, I know. I've been a casual fan of hers pretty much my entire life. My sister used to be really into country music, so she was into Taylor's older stuff. And then I pretty much just casually listened to like a couple songs from Red, 1989. Reputation I really liked, but I tried to keep it to myself how much I liked it because I was going through my emo phase and Taylor didn't seem cool. But I really enjoyed her music. I just enjoyed it quietly. And then I liked Lover because, like I said, I was an emo kid. I was very heavily into Panic at the Disco, so me having Brendan Urie on it was like life-changing for me. I was super into Folklore and Evermore, still super into those albums. Those are amazing albums. I only really got super into her when like Red Taylor's version, Fearless Taylor's version, Midnights, those all got me really into her, and I've been a huge fan of her ever since. I'm gonna be putting on the, is it NYX or NYX? I have no idea. Epic Wear eyeliner. I'm also super into 21 Pilots. I do have a vlog up of going to Hershey with my best friend of like a decade to see them perform at Hershey Park Stadium. I've been into them. I think it's been like 13 years at this point. It's like as soon as I discovered music and had a device that I could play music on, I had like the original best version of Car Radio on repeat because the Vessel version wasn't even out yet. But yeah, I've always been a super big fan of them. I've seen them in concert 4 times now, but I've only gotten Pitt once. We went to the Cincinnati Breach Tour show, and basically she got the tickets for that one, and then I told myself we wouldn't be getting tickets to any other show unless we get Pitt, and then we got Pitt for Hershey. So that was like a life-changing experience. I will definitely be going after Pitt tickets for them for any future tours. They put on the best shows. I wanted to throw myself a birthday party themed around them when I turned 21, but I didn't have any friends that would be there, so I didn't throw one. And I was really busy because that's when I went to Cedar Point, was like the weekend after my birthday, and then later that month is when I went to Disney. So I had so much other stuff to focus on. And I want to throw myself a Taylor Swift 22nd birthday party this year for obvious reasons. But again, I don't know if I even have anyone that would show up, so it'd be kind of lame to throw myself a birthday party and have nobody show up. I've been making YouTube videos for, I want to say like 6 years now. Yeah, 6 years. I started during COVID. All those videos are privated now, but I really wanted to get more into content creation. I live such a boring life. It is so hard to vlog my day-to-day life when I don't do anything interesting. Like, I tried to do Vlogmas, and most of it was cleaning in the morning, going to work in the evening. Definitely not the most exciting life that I've been living, but I mean, I'm a mother, so my life is never boring. It's just not entertaining enough for the internet. Someone's been very fussy, so she wanted to come in here with me. But this is Evie, if you haven't seen her already. She will be turning 2 in August, and we're gonna have an Oh Toodles themed birthday party. And then her sister is gonna have a Wicked themed birthday party, because that's what she's been begging for. A little bit more about me. I am the youngest child of 7 siblings. The oldest one is gonna be 40 next year, I think. I honestly don't remember everyone's ages because we're so far apart in age. But oldest is gonna be 40 next year. I'm gonna be 23 next year. So pretty big age difference there. I am using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen mascara. This has been the best mascara for me personally. I've gone through so many different brands and I like this one the most. But since I am the youngest of so many kids, I have, I want to say 12 little nuggets total that make me an aunt. Just kidding, it's not 12, it's 8. I don't know where the 12 number came from, but I have 5 nephews and 3 nieces. The oldest one of them is 14. So I was a very young aunt, but I loved it. They have lived in Missouri since before he was born, so I've barely seen him, but I always had so much fun playing with him when he was a year old and I was still like 7. I have family scattered all throughout the country. There's the family that lives in Missouri. I have family down in Atlanta, Georgia. But most of my family is from Indiana. I am also going to put this Trader Joe's hair serum on my hair because it gets very frizzy. I literally just washed it yesterday, but it gets so frizzy so fast. I guess a little bit more about me. I definitely want like 2 more kids. I don't know if that's going to be possible at this point. I'd be fine with just the 2, but ideally I want 2 more kids and I want a son. Just having at least one of both would be perfect for me. But I don't want an odd number of kids. So that's why I'd say 2 more instead of 1 more. Anyways, that is pretty much everything interesting about me that I can think of. Oh, one more thing I will add about my man. He does not like his face being on social media or on the internet. He's just never had social media. Like, even as a teenager, he never had it, and he's just the type that doesn't really want to be on it at all. And he's never said to me that, like, he wants his face covered up or to not be in my pictures or videos. I just kind of assumed that, so I've started leaving him out of them. Or if you follow me on Instagram or go check out my Instagram, which, by the way, will be linked down below. All of my social media will be linked down below in my link tree. Every picture that he is in, I have his face covered up. It's not like he asked me to do that, I just kind of did that out of respect for the fact that he doesn't like being on social media. Anyways, that is pretty much everything interesting about me that I can think of. If you'd like to know more, go ahead and comment your burning questions down below and I will answer them maybe in a future Q&A video. But this is today's fit. I'm just going to be visiting my grandma and running some errands. I gotta go to Costco, I gotta get gas, all that fun stuff. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!